Have you ever felt completely alone, on the run from your past, and uncertain about your future? That's exactly where we find a man named Jacob. He's not on a vacation. He's fleeing for his life. He's just deceived his father and cheated his brother Esau out of his birthright and blessing. Now, with Esau vowing revenge, Jacob is forced to leave everything he knows behind. His destination is Haran, the land of his relatives, but his journey is long and lonely. As the sun sets on his first day, Jacob finds himself in the middle of nowhere. The Bible tells us he came to a certain place and stayed there that night because the sun had set. Exhausted, he grabs a stone for a pillow. Can you imagine how uncomfortable that must have been? And lies down to sleep right there on the hard ground. In this moment of total vulnerability, alone in the wilderness, Jacob is at his lowest point. But it's often in our lowest moments that God chooses to reveal himself in the most extraordinary ways. And that's precisely what happens. As Jacob sleeps, he has a powerful, vivid dream. He sees a magnificent stairway, or a ladder, set up on the earth, with its top reaching all the way to heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. This wasn't just some random dream, it was a divine connection. This ladder represented a bridge, a link between the earthly and the heavenly, showing that even in this desolate place, God was present and active. It was a visual promise that heaven is not far off and inaccessible, but is deeply connected to our world. Then, standing above this incredible stairway, Jacob sees the Lord himself, and God speaks directly to him. He says, "I am the Lord, the God of Abraham your father, and the God of Isaac." God first identifies himself through Jacob's lineage, connecting him to the promises made to his grandfather and father. Then, God gives Jacob a personal promise. He says, "The land on which you lie I will give to you and to your offspring. Your offspring shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in you and your offspring shall all the families of the earth be blessed." Think about that. Jacob, a fugitive sleeping on a rock, is promised land, countless descendants, and a legacy that will bless the entire world. But God doesn't stop there. He gives Jacob a promise for his immediate, terrifying situation. He says, "Behold, I am with you, and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land. For I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you." This is the ultimate reassurance. You are not alone. I will protect you. I will bring you home. I will fulfill my promises. Jacob wakes up from his sleep, completely startled and filled with awe. He exclaims, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it." He's terrified, yet profoundly moved. He says, "How awesome is this place! This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." That desolate spot was transformed. The rock he used as a pillow was no longer just a rock. Early the next morning, Jacob takes that stone, sets it up as a pillar, and anoints it with oil, consecrating it as a holy marker. He names the place Bethel, which means house of God. Jacob then makes a vow, saying, "If God will be with me and will keep me in this way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and clothing to wear, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then the Lord shall be my God, and this stone, which I have set up for a pillar, shall be God's house. And of all that you give me, I will give a full tenth to you." Jacob's response is one of faith. He commits his future to the God who met him in his darkest hour. This story reminds us that no matter how far we've run, or how lost we feel, God can meet us right where we are. He is the God who provides a ladder in our wilderness, and promises never to leave us. Thanks for watching with us today. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories from the Bible. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.